It is now time for me to annoy everybody and you, because it is the 2024 MMA Trivia Quiz of the Year, where people's knowledge on the greatest sport known to man, no man alive, could take my title, because last year I was the winner.
Didn't you cheat?
Fact.
Didn't you cheat?
I didn't cheat. I won.
There was no cheat. We had the gaming commission here making sure nobody cheated, Anthony.
We had an official adjudicator. Okay.
So
adjudicator. I'm not saying we had a Jew dictator. Okay, we had an adjudicator.
So Mike Harrington left, but in his stead we have Don Herringbone.
Oh. Yes. There it is.
Okay.
That's quite the jacket.
That is quite the jacket. You couldn't have shaved your chest, though? Don?
Oh, no. I needed that. Absolutely.
Don Herringbone.
It's
Nice
very 70s. It really is. Don Herringbone. It's no, you're the quiz master. This is your show, Harrington. Imagine this is your audition, right, for hosting Wheel of Fortune or whatever it is, okay? That's how I want you to treat this, okay? So, 3, 2, 1. We're live, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest trivia show on planet Earth, UTC, the Ultimate Trivia Challenge, starring Anthony Lionheart Smith and Michael the Count Bisping. Gentlemen, you know how this one goes. We have 4 questions per category. I'm going to go 1 and 1. If one guy cannot get it right, the other has a chance to steal. At the end of every category, I have a list. You guys are going to have to go tit for tat, back and forth, naming names. Last one to name a name loses the point.
Hold on. I want to know some small talk from Anthony. What does he like to do in his spare time? Right. You should have done that as the host. Anthony, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Are you telling me I don't know how to run Jeopardy? We do the first round, then we have the guest small talk, then the second round, then final Jeopardy.
Okay. All right. My bad.
All right. So, gentlemen, the first category.
Hold on. I was too busy getting ready to criticize you. I didn't listen to the rules. So, do we just shout it out if we know it?
No, I'm going to come to each of you individually, one by one. And then if you cannot get that question right, your opponent has a chance to steal. Each question is worth 1 point in this round.
Okay.
Anthony Smith.
Okay.
First question in old school. Who is the first fighter from England to get a win in the UFC?
The first fighter from England. I mean, I want to say it's Michael Bisping, but I don't know that to be true. But I'm going to say Michael Bisping.
That is incorrect. Michael Bisping. Can you steal?
Oh, my God. I just thought of it.
Ian the Machine Freeman.
Ooh, Michael Bisping. I
was going to say, well done, Harrington. I was going to say, now don't be throwing Anthony all the kind of questions that he's going to know the answers to. And then you came out with that.
And you hit him with a question about English fighters. Well,
wait. Now he's going to hit me with who's the first fighter from Arkansas.
Yeah. We know how this is going to go, guys.
Number 2, Mr. Bisping. Who is the first fighter from Nebraska to get a win in the UFC?
Oh, you're actually going now. Jesus
I am
Christ.
Indeed.
I know this one.
Oh God, you do know this?
I think
first fighter from Nebraska. Well, it ain't Anthony Smith, right? Because that'd just be stupid. Nebraska, I'm gonna say I don't know. It's got to be old school. I'm gonna say somebody I don't know it, so I'll just hazard a guess. Pat Miletich. I know he's not from there.
No, that's from Iowa.
Incorrect. Anthony Smith?
It was around the same time, though. His name was... Oh my God, I just lost it.
Oh, there's a time limit.
There is a time limit. Hold on. And I'm not on my phone. Oh, man, it's going to drive me crazy. I know I'm going to get it wrong. He used to train Ryan Jensen. He was a cop.
5 seconds.
Police officer. I don't know.
Ooh.
Steve Jenham.
God damn it.
He won
Steve.
UFC 3.
Yes, he did. It's from Omaha. He was an Omaha police officer, too.
Goddamn Steve.
All right. Anthony Smith, you're back up. UFC 112 was the first fight that happened in Abu Dhabi. The fight included Anderson Silva versus Demian Maia at the top of the card. It was also the last appearance from one of the Gracies. There is only one fighter from that card who is still active in the UFC. Name that fighter.
You're making these hard.
Oh, that's not easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
It's a tough one.
I don't even know who else was on the card, to be honest with you. So I'll pass it to Michael. I don't know
It was Anderson Silva, Demian Maia, right? That was the main event. I think we had BJ Penn and it was like a Jim Miller or someone like that? Who did BJ fight? And he won. Oh, he lost a very close fight. Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar, but Frankie Edgar's retired.
That's the only other fight I could think of.
And I'll go, done, I'll pass.
The next one down the card, it was Rafael Dos Anjos.
Who'd he fight?
I don't remember. I'll look
it doesn't
that back
matter.
up.
Mr. Aya, you put in all the effort into the jacket.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. No, I put in we put in about 5 hours on this quiz over the last 2 days. So
okay. Just give us the answers though.
Yeah.
All right. I will
Oh, no, you did give us the answer.
Mm-hmm.
It was Terry Edom.
Terry Edom. That was it. Yes. Okay. This one is for Mr. Bisping. On the UFC's first international card, what fighter made their debut, won, and then never fought in the UFC again?
Oh, he made these hard.
On the first ever international card, what fighter made his UFC debut? Right. Do I get bonus points for the event or anything like that?
I mean, here's the thing. I think if you get the event, you've got the guy.
I'm going to say UFC Japan, right? I don't know about any other international events. He had one fight in the UFC and that was that. I'm going to say UFC Japan. Was it Brazil? Was it UFC Brazil? Was it UFC Japan or was it UFC Canada? I'm going to say UFC Japan.
It's got to be a name.
And it's one fight. If you guessed the event, that would mean it wasn't Kazushi Sakuraba. Are you talking about one fight in the UFC or one fight? That's it.
Never fought in the UFC again.
Kazushi Sakuraba.
That is correct, Mr. Bisping.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good one.
Thank you. All right. So that is 2 for Michael Bisping. And it's leading Anthony Smith. But Anthony Smith can get back into it with this one. We're going to come to you first. This is a list question. There's 7 people on this list. You guys are going to go back and forth until one of you cannot name any more.
This is I did. Okay, who goes first?
You're ahead, Michael Bisping. So I'm going to start with Anthony Smith.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, we got it. That's how it works. NFL draft style. Last, you go first.
Right.
Tito Ortiz finished 7 people in his UFC career. Name those people.
In his UFC career?
In his UFC career. So we're not counting Bellator or any other organizations.
Oh my God. 205. Let me think here. I hate getting put on the spot. Well, I'm not going to get one. God damn it. I'm terrible at this right now.
This is the Huntington Beach bad boy, bro. He's one of the greatest pioneers of all time.
3, 2.
I remember he fought Ryan Bader.
1.
Nah, fuck it.
Michael Bisping, can you name one person that Tito Ortiz finished?
I'll say UFC. I believe it was 42, and the name of the card was Vendetta, and the opponent would be Ken Shamrock.
Ooh, nice recovery at the end there. It was indeed Ken Shamrock.
Yeah.
That one is on the list. All right, so 3 points coming out of old school for Michael Bisping.
Damn it.
First, I can keep going.
No, I mean, if you'd like to, there are no additional points to be earned.
There's no additional points?
No, I was thinking about adding that, but it would get the scores could get too ugly.
Okay, it's too ugly. And just for verification, that section's over, correct?
Yes, sir.
And we can't go back in time.
No.
Right, because Ryan Bader, he did finish Ryan Bader.
That's what I thought, but I was like, that doesn't
you
make
never
sense.
said it.
I know. I know.
No, he finished.
Guillotine.
Was it in the UFC?
Yes, he was in the UFC on short notice, but we can't go back in time. We can't.
I was like,
things.
I just in my head, I kept thinking, I think he finished Ryan Bader, but I was like, that doesn't actually make any sense.
No, he did finish Ryan Bader.
Wow.
I thought he did, yeah.
That was not...
But for both, just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
let me have the people that he did finish because I don't know.
So on my list, I had Wes Alberton, Jerry Bolander.
Wes. Oh, Jerry too.
Yeah, Guy Mesger, Yuki Kondo, a slam that you brought up on last year's trivia show, Evan Tanner, Elvis, Elvis Sioncic, and Ken Shamrock, as you said.
Do not misspeak Elvis Sioncic's names. Elvis Sioncic.
Yeah. There we go.
And Ryan Bader.
I knew I was saying that wrong.
him. I beat him. He's a legendary fighter. That's how old I am. Quizmaster.
Yes, sir.
Was it 3-1?
Thank God we're out of the old school category.
It is 3-0, actually, after old school.
I should have got Ryan Bader, though.
You shouldn't. You didn't. You hesitate.
Even if I would have said it, he would have said it was wrong.
You can't. I know what it is.
I would have, and then I would have looked, and I would have looked like a fool. So thank you for saving me, Anthony Smith. I appreciate that. Right. As a result, we're going to come to you first in first or last. Category is first, last. These are all going to be first or last things. Joe Rogan's first pay-per-view with the UFC.
Is that me or Mike?
No, it's you, Anthony. Sorry.
Oh, shit. I wouldn't even think. I thought it was Mike. His first pay-per-view, UFC, was it a named one? It would have been.
They all had names back in the day, Anthony.
Yeah, no. They were number 2.
Yes.
I'm just going to take a guess and say UFC 32.
Right.
Incorrect.
That's wrong. And I don't know it, but I do know that it's something, and it's either something along the lines of UFC 10 or UFC 12. I think it's one of them two. I'm going to say 12.
Ooh, you nailed it. Bonus. Oh, man, I had one for UFC 10.
It was UFC 12?
It was UFC 12.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, God. By the way, I have not seen these questions.
No.
I just have no life.
Yeah. I guess I'm also a hack. All right. So, speaking of the old school UFCs with the numbers and the names, Michael Bisping, what was the last UFC pay-per-view that included the tournament format?
Oh, that included the tournament format. Oh, it was pre-10, I believe. And just because it's a nice round number that would, have people in a tournament, the bracket would be 8. I'm going to say UFC 8. That's why.
Incorrect. Anthony Smith.
I was going to say UFC 7.
It was UFC 23.
Oh,
really?
I was way off.
Yeah, they kept going for a while with those. They would stop them for a few and then bring them back every now and again.
UFC 23. Quizmaster General, you just need to up the Quizmaster-ishness a bit.
Okay.
It's dipped off.
Because you're dipping. You're dipping.
You are not taking Steve Harvey's job anytime soon. You came up with the razzle-dazzle. You know what I mean? And now that has gone to a frazzle.
You'd need a better hairpiece to take Steve Harvey's job.
No, I like the hairpiece. Steve had a better suit. Steve Harvey's got some expensive suits.
He's got some nice suits.
Come on, man. You think he's getting 2-day delivery on those suits, though? I don't think so. Overnight. What's up?
Come on, baby. Come on.
Let's go.
All right. So, Anthony Smith, I gave you a first last time. I'm going to give you a last this time.
Okay.
Anthony, what is the last UFC pay-per-view to feature a shamrock?
Fuck, these are hard. You know how old? What year was it? Not that it matters. It's not going to change anything for me.
2006.
Yeah, it was like 16, 15. A shamrock.
I was there.
What was the numbered event?
Yes.
I don't even know. Mike talked about it. Was it when he got probably finished by Tito Ortiz? I don't know, UFC 42.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I think it was there. So it was Tito Ortiz and Ken Shamrock when they coached the Ultimate Fighter season 3, right? But when they did fight, he smashed him really, really easy, so quick that they did it again, right? I think that was the idea. Or did he smash him quicker in the rematch? But they had it twice, didn't they? There was some kind of controversy for the fight. But the next one, I believe, was on a fight night.
Yes.
The
second one was on a fight night.
Yeah. Well, the third. The first one was UFC 42 or 44. Right. That was Vendetta. Then they rematched, and I'm going to say it wasn't UFC 59. I was at UFC 59 at the Honda Center, but I'm going to say UFC 59.
It was UFC 61. I'm sorry about that. Nobody's going to get the points for that one.
Thank God.
74-point lead is keeping me sleeping tight at night.
Yeah. Michael Bisping, the first for you. What was the first UFC card to have judges?
Oh, geez Louise. I mean, come on. Nobody knows this. First UFC card to have judges would have went down in the great state of Nevada. Now, 2001 is when they cleaned up the sport. They brought in the Nevada State Athletic Commission, 2001, to cut the bullshit, Bisping. But you see my logic. You see the path.
Yeah. I see you working.
I'm trying to figure it out, but it would still be a guess. UFC 30, well, hold on. UFC 39 was the Brawl at the Hall. That was in 2003, right? So UFC 32.
That is incorrect. Anthony Smith, want to take a shot at this one?
Yeah, I'm going to guess. We'll say
go one above or one under.
UFC 29.
Ooh, you guys both shot way too high. They had judges as far back as UFC 8, actually. Yeah, I think
we just stupid little people, Anthony.
Listen, I'm so bad with the numbered events. I don't even know the numbered events that I fought on.
Wow. Okay.
I don't even know what numbered event I fought for the title on.
Nobody knows the answer to these questions unless you work for the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
I mean, you got like 4 points.
Yeah, but I'm special.
We made it difficult last year, so we just had to like up it a little bit this year.
No, I'm joking. Nobody knows the answer for these unless you're a clerk at the office of the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
Well,
you know what I mean?
It is interesting, though, because you said Joe Rogan was between 12 and 10. The other one I had for that category was when did Bruce Buffer make his debut? That was UFC 10. So I think you just have a good memory for facts.
It's okay. Look at the size of those traps. Though.
They're fucking huge.
You know what I mean? It's not a flex because I'm cruising ahead. Just carry on with the quiz, bro.
What's the score?
You're doing a great job.
What's the goddamn score?
Just remind us. What is the score?
What is
The official score is 4 points to Michael Bisping, 0 points to Anthony Smith, but there's still plenty of time to catch up.
4 punti to the Bisping.
Let's get into some
0 points, Anthony.
That's okay.
Let's go.
This list question should be right up both your alleys. There are 10 fights that have ended in the first 9 seconds or the last 4 seconds of the fight. I'm looking for the 10 fastest finishes or 10 latest finishes.
Say it again. Say that one more time. You're looking for the 10 fastest finishes or the 10 latest finishes?
Yeah, I have 20 fights in front of me. You guys are going to list them until you run out.
All right. Who starts? Anthony Smith, I'm assuming, because he's the guy.
Anthony Smith starts.
Paul Craig, Magomed Ankalaev.
Yes, that is on the list.
We were talking about it earlier. I'm going to go with Jorge Masvidal versus Ben Askren.
That is number 1 on the list.
Oh my God, this is stupid. This is the alpha male guy. Can drive me crazy now.
I only have one in my head. I'm past this next one. I'm done.
I think. Do I need the whole fight or just the winner?
Give me the winner. That's fine.
James Irvin.
For fastest? Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah.
He is on there.
Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo.
Let me double check that. I don't.
13
No.
seconds. No. That was 13 seconds. No way.
I've
No
got
way.
one.
No
I've got
way.
one. It was a misspeak.
No.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Mr. Bisping. Anthony Smith gets the point.
I'm
So we're
on
asking
the
him-
board.
Do you have
What
a
was that?
follow-up?
Do I? Do I have one? No, I didn't have a follow-up. It was TJ Dillashaw's coach. He won a fight it was actually 5 seconds.
It
Wayne
was
Ludwig,
6
you're looking
seconds.
at
Wayne Ludwig.
You're looking at your phone, Anthony.
I'm looking at the coffee.
I could.
I
Oh,
swear to
right.
God.
The old
Yeah.
classic. Look at the coffee cup.
No.
For a bonus point, you could have gone with Mark the Wizard Weir.
Oh, was that a late one or early?
7 seconds, I believe,
7 seconds.
or
the
9
7
seconds. It was
Yeah.
close.
Wayne Ludwig. That was the one I couldn't think of his name in my head.
So it's 4-1.
That's okay. I got one.
No, I know. I'm only 75% ahead.
Okay, so I have a list here of the champions, right? This whole thing is
Game show host.
game show hosting. So this next category is about championships, all about champions, where they fought, who won, who beat who, et cetera, et cetera. This first question, there is actually 2 answers to it. I will give you a point for each, and you can both, steal that bonus point as well. So Anthony Smith, you're up first. Who entered the cage as a title challenger the most times?
As a title challenger the most times.
Who challenged for a belt
that's a
the
great
most times?
That's a great question. Without ever winning.
That is a
No,
great.
I
Or just the
didn't say
most
that.
times.
Just the most times somebody challenged for a belt.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Uriah Faber.
That is not either of them. Michael Bisping?
Yeah. Now, the reason you're thinking Uriah Faber, because that might be who had the most title shots known to man. Uriah Faber.
Wait. Say the question again. I'll go ahead and obviously I got it wrong, but
Who, yeah, exactly that. Who fought for a title as the challenger the most times?
okay. Well, you said it was not either of those. I was like confused about the.
No. So when you said who,
So it's a tie. There's 2. There's 2 guys who are tied at this number.
okay.
So I would have taken either.
who
and
fought for the belt most times and lost.
no, I didn't say that.
No.
Just who fought as
See,
the
I
challenger.
thought you meant, and I'm glad you clarified this. Who stepped into the cage pre-fight to,
Challenge for the title.
challenge for the belt and like a high piece?
Oh no! Like who entered fights as the challenger the most times?
Entered fights as the challenger the most times.
Which is why I thought it was Uriah Faber.
Oh God, it would be. Yeah, that's a good answer. I don't know why it's not George St. Pierre. He had a lot of title fights as the champion. Let's go through some of the lists. Not John Jones. He had 1, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Who fought for the belt loads of times, didn't win, but they kept giving it to him because they wanted him. Not Brock Lesnar. Was it Brock Lesnar? I don't know. It wasn't Brock Lesnar. Fought for the belt the most times as a challenger. Brock Lesnar.
Ooh, that is incorrect.
Wait. Give me the weight class of one of them. Just
You
for
don't
fun.
get it.
No, just for fun.
Multiple weight classes for both.
Kenny Florian.
Murillo Bustamante.
All right, go give it to us.
Murillo Bustamante.
Randy Couture fought for the title 6 times. So did BJ Penn.
BJ.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Between welterweight and lightweight, they both bounced around a lot. And I mean, Couture had 3 runs at heavyweight. So, yeah. All right. This one is also a 2-parter, Michael Bisping. What men's weight class has had the highest number and which weight class has had the lowest number of unique title holders? And for this one, because it's so much shorter, there is a hard time limit.
So hold on. So which weight class has the most title holders and which weight class has the least amount of title holders?
Yes.
You want an answer from me right now? Right now? Right now? I'm going to give you the answer right now. I'm going to give you the answer to both right now. The one with the most champions is the light heavyweight division. The one with the least is the flyweight division.
Ooh, both incorrect. Anthony Smith, a big chance to get 2 points here.
Okay.
You almost sold me,
Say,
Michael.
all right. Repeat the question, please. Question master.
Okay, so I need from
Don't kiss his
you,
ass.
what men's weight class has had the highest number and the lowest number of unique title holders?
I'm going to say the weight class with the most is going to have to be middleweight. The weight class with the least, I would say probably bantamweight.
Both incorrect again. The weight class with the most champions,
Heavyweight.
the oldest division, is heavyweight. The weight class with the fewest, this is where it was tricky, I thought. Featherweight. Only 4 guys have ever held the featherweight belt.
Interesting.
Yeah, they brought that weight class in later too, and then Jose held it forever.
We got no points.
All right.
Everything is the same.
Yep, 4-1 still, but there's still quite a few questions left.
How many questions? People have got lives to live.
No.
Jesus Christ.
People are loving this.
I'm joking. You're doing a great show. You're just going to game show it up a bit, bro.
All right, you got it. Well, we're gonna get to interviews after this, but first, Anthony Smith, who is the first title holder from a major organization outside the UFC, Pride, Strikeforce, WEC, Bellator, WSOF, PFL, to fight for and win a belt in the UFC.
The first, okay, repeat it one more time quickly. The first fighter from an outside organization to come into the UFC and win a title.
First title holder from an outside organization.
Ooh.
To come in and win a title.
Yeah, so they had to have won a title in another major organization, come into the UFC, fight for and win a title. So people like Jose Aldo, who were made the featherweight champion when they came over, doesn't count.
Okay, I would say I want to say it's Rampage, but there's got to be one before that. I'm going to go Rampage because this one popped in my head.
So I'm all right. To clarify, I don't believe, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
I don't believe Rampage ever held the belt.
He was not the Pride champion.
He was not the Pride champion. Fuck. Then that changes everything. I know who it is.
All right.
I was going to say, are we going deep?
Yeah, I know who it is.
What was, I mean, I'm sure he was the champion of, Rage in the Streets, Tennessee. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow. So, champion of another organization, one of the only organizations back then with, how deep are we going? Are we going are we talking Pancrase? Would that count?
No, the oldest one that I included on this list was Pride.
Pride.
But undisputed title.
Yeah. So I think I might have mentioned him earlier. I'm not saying it's either a Murillo Bustamante, or he might have been the other way around, or it could be an Anderson Silva. Was Anderson Silva even a Pride champ?
He wasn't.
Because we had Pride Sengoku, which was like the lighter weight classes, right? Sengoku, you got Sengoku on there? And Harrington, you got Sengoku
unlikely.
on there? It's not Anderson Silva then.
No.
You're going to dangle the carrots, Anthony.
You got to figure it out.
Hold on. Well, let's just make a guess for the sake of fun and games. It's not Nogueira. It's not Wanderlei Silva. Oh, no, it's not Wanderlei Silva. Became a UFC champ or fought in the UFC?
Became a UFC champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'll say Anderson Silva. I can't think of anything.
This was a sneaky one. Didn't see this one coming. Benson Henderson was the WEC champion.
WEC champ.
Dropped it when he came over.
I thought
to
there
UFC,
was someone before that.
Belt. Nope.
What year was that?
That was 2012. One of the Pride guys came over and won an interim title, but did not win the undisputed championship until Benson Henderson. Not many guys pulled that off.
I'm sorry, WEC doesn't count to me. Okay, I'm sorry, it doesn't. Okay,
I included it on the list.
All right,
hold on.
All right, fine. Then you know who the number one would be?
Who?
Go on.
Luke Rockhold from Strikeforce.
All right, well, fair dues. Luke Rockhold.
That's what I was going to say. That's my answer. I'll take the point. I got to use the bathroom really bad, though.
All right, today's episode is sponsored by Fitbod, the smart workout app, which sits there right on your phone. It works with Android. It works with iOS, and it will give you your best next workout. Listen, it's January. It's 2024. You've got no more excuses. If you can't afford it, this thing is practically free. If you haven't got any equipment, it designs a workout for you. If you've plateaued, this will give you a workout to get get you the results that you need. The Smart Workout app creates custom dynamic exercise programs based on your goals, your experience, and your equipment, and varies them so you don't overtrain. The algorithm uses data and analytics to scientifically build your best next workout. You can see all your achievements, your streaks, your muscle usage, your recovery right there in the app. And of course, you're in control, and it gives you video demonstrations in high definition. You just put in what equipment you've got at your disposal, and it will design a remarkable workout for you. And the best thing is that for less than the cost of one session with a personal trainer, you can get a full year of personalized workouts with Fitbod. So as I say, what more are you waiting for, right? Well, you're waiting to hear the offer. Right now, right, when you go to fitbod.me/believe, you can get 25% off your subscription. Or if you're still not convinced, you can try the app out for free. You can try it for free to see what you think, and you're going to love it. So go to fitbod.me/believe for 25% off your subscription, or to try the app out for free when you sign up at fitbod.me/believe.
And once again, thank you to our sponsors for providing the lovely gift package that our players are playing for today. Moving on, Michael Bisping. How many champion versus champion fights have there been in the UFC?
Oh, God. God. I'm just going to pick a number. I'm not going to go through it. We're not going to waste time. I'm going to say 6.
That is incorrect. Anthony Smith for the steal.
For the steal, I'm going to say, I think it's less than that. I'm going to say...
Not 6, so it's 50% more, 50% less.
I'm going to say 4.
It is 8. You went to the wrong direction. 8 people have come up to fight for a title. Yeah,
we suck at this.
It was 6 until this year. Alexander Volkanovski added his name to the list twice. All right. So the list question for this round is: how many times has a vacant belt been challenged for in the UFC?
A vacant belt?
Ever. So you just name me a fight that was for a vacant title, and last one who can name a fight loses or wins.
Okay.
Does it have to be one that's happened?
Yes.
Or one that's booked on the cards going down in just over a week?
Just over a week.
Mara Brueno Silva taking on Raquel Pennington, and Harrington's gone at that. I don't blame him, to be quite frank. You're doing a great job.
His surprise kicked his internet off when you said that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he'll be back in just a moment. But I also have the answers here, so
okay, let's go then.
I'm gonna fill in.
Interim question master.
I'm the interim game host.
For the vacant belt title, we have the interim host.
Who has to start this?
You do.
I believe. Baby. Yeah.
Jamal Hill, Glover Teixeira.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Michael Bisping.
Alex Pereira, Yuri Prochazka.
That is correct.
I'm sorry, my tab just shut down.
You're fine.
The interim host doing a great job. We're tearing away. We're on round 3. Anthony, just to bring you up to speed, said Jamal Hill and Glover Teixeira. I quickly followed that up, sensationally, by the way, with Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka. And now the ball's back in Anthony Smith's court.
Magomed Ankalaev versus Jan Blachowicz.
You're a
that
prick.
Is on the list.
You're a prick.
I already got another one.
Oh God. Pressure mounting. Demetrius Johnson.
Versus
I have
who?
not froze.
I was like, versus who?
There was a lot. Ian McCall. Joseph Benavidez, Demetrius Johnson, Joseph Benavidez.
I mean, technically, yes, it was a tournament for a belt that was vacant. I'll give that to you.
Skin of my teeth.
Islam Makhachev, Charles Oliveira.
That is correct.
Son of a god!
I got another one.
All of a sudden, vacant belts. John Jones, Cyril Gahn.
Ooh, that's on the list.
That's a very good one that I didn't have. Oh God, I just lost it. Hold on. There is more, right?
Oh yeah, there is. I got a bunch on this list.
Would have been the 45 title when Conor relinquished it. No, because there wasn't an interim. Shit. I got 10 seconds. God damn it.
Do 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 no 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 no.
Oh, go ahead.
Let's hear. What was it?
I was thinking no, because they get the title back to DC. I don't got one.
Yeah.
So I get the point.
Yes, you do, Michael Bisping. It is 5-2.
And for a bonus point, can I throw out there Khabib versus Conor? Was that even for the belt?
That was for the belt, but it was Khabib who fought Iaquinta for the vacant belt when Conor vacated.
Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That format that question was finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Played it safe.
You are in the clear. Okay.
By the rules. 6-2.
It is
5-2.
I had a 5-2.
5-2.
I had it 6.
What did I didn't have you getting any other ones.
I just
from
got
this?
one now.
It's 5.
Yeah.
It was 4 before.
I'll
Come
take
on.
the 5.
God
I'll
damn
take the 5.
Okay, so this next round is 2023 questions that all involve 2023. Anthony Smith, who is the only fighter to win 4 times this year?
For Diego Lopez?
Nope. Michael Bisping.
Oh, geez. 4 times this year.
4 times. Oh, he's just 3.
Jack Della Maddalena.
That is incorrect. It was Lupe Godinez. She got her first win back in March and then put 4 together.
Lupe.
Yeah. All right. Michael Bisping. Only one person fought 5 times this year. First time that's happened since 2020 when Kevin Holland did it. Who is that fighter?
Oh, God. I know who it is as well, but I don't know the name. Jack Della Maddalena.
That is incorrect. Anthony Smith.
5 times.
Sorry,
Wait,
but
so
I'm push you for an
yeah,
answer.
I know. Man, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Are you saying that you officially pass?
Yeah,
You're tapping out.
I quit.
You're giving up.
I am. I don't know who it
Didn't
who
even
is it.
hazard a
Harrison?
guess.
I didn't.
It was Jessica Andrade.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
She got on one of
Bata
the first cards of
Istaka.
the year. Yep, and just kept going. She had a very active year. Apparently, she had some.
Not
Whatever.
the best year, though.
Whatever. Whatever.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about someone's misery, but she did talk about the reason why she's been very active, and it's the reason why you don't marry someone you don't want to stay the rest of your life with. That's all I'm going to say.
There we go.
Jesus Christ. Failed
Way to
marriages.
fucking bring this down.
Jesus Christ. Listen, people give it a go. They go with the best foot forward. They pledge allegiance, okay? They say for sickness and in health, for better or for worse, richer and poorer. Sometimes it doesn't work out, Hamilton. You can't sit there and just judge everybody that went against the holy sacrament of marriage.
He's living what he preaches. He's not married yet.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm terrified of it. Okay. Back to you, Anthony Smith. Who is the only fighter this year to secure 3 submission victories?
No, that's got to be Diego Lopez.
Someone's got to be Diego Lopez.
Someone's got to be Diego Lopez.
That is incorrect. Michael Bisping.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
It's that guy that's always doing submissions.
Yeah, that one.
Old subby Sam. 3 submissions.
Oh, I
Be a
think I know.
high-level black belt.
I think I know who it is.
Gonna say he's Brazilian. Tom Aspinall's been off for a while. Tom's been getting a few. It's not Michael Chiesa. Yeah, I don't know. I'll throw it out there real quick. I don't know. Pass.
Ooh,
Is it Bo Nickel?
No, it's
No,
the
he didn't
man
get
in the coonskin cap, Brendan Allen.
Oh shit! Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The coonskin cap.
Raccoon skin.
Yeah.
That's just, you know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like that's like, I don't know if you had a guy that wore a white hat, like that guy was wearing the Klan hat.
Yeah, exactly.
I like my Davy
Next
Crockett.
question.
All right, Mr. Bisping, who is the only fighter in 2023 to score 3 knockout victories? TKOs count, of course.
Yep. It's not Islam. It's not Islam. It's not John Jones. Oh, God. Oh, God. Knockouts. 3 knockouts. Not Hamza.
Stop shaking your head, Harrington. We're giving him clues.
Benoit Sanderi.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my answer.
Well, then I'm sorry to tell you it's incorrect. Anthony Smith for the steal. You got any idea who got 3 knockouts this year?
3 knockouts this year. It's not. No, Gaethje won by decision. I don't know. I pass.
It was Roman Kopylov.
Kopylov.
Yeah,
God, that makes a lot of sense. That old
Russian.
Should be able to pronounce the names correct.
Yes, I'm sorry that I'm no John Anik, Michael. I will work on it.
Kapilov, brother, this is number 1 bullshit. Now, next question, please.
So it's the list question. 16 individual records were set this year.
How long is this quiz?
I got this, a grab bag, then a final question.
No, you're doing great, Harrington.
Yeah,
Thank
you're doing
you,
great.
sir. So I have 16
Still
individual
want to know who
records
Anthony
set.
Smith is, though.
What?
I still want to know who you are. Like, hey, so what do you like to do in your spare time?
So, Mr. Smith, I hear you like to ride ATVs quite a bit.
I do. I like long walks on the beach. I like running my snowblower. I like beer and Moscow mules.
Don't we all, Mr. Smith? Don't we all? Mr. Bisping, I hear your wife is a noted equestrian. Give me a funny story about being from a horse family.
Well, just recently, actually, she's decided to give up the equestrian. But, I also enjoy a Moscow mule, but not through a straw. Only some kind of dork would like that. But I just want to say I'm having a great time. It's really great to be here. Shout out to all my Clitheroe people out there. Woo, let's go. Next question.
And we certainly love having you, Mr. Bisping. Next question is up. It's a list. The 16 individual records were set in 2023. That includes records for divisions or just for, the UFC overall. I'm going to need you guys to list off records until one of you can't.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Like the record that was set?
The record that was set this year, yes.
Okay. Am I starting?
Yes.
I think the significant strike record was broken.
Bye.
Y'all have to know by who?
You can't just throw out a record. You got to have some details. Otherwise, I could say, the amount of time spent in the octagon.
I think the significant strike record was broken by Max Holloway. But I think it's his own record.
I will have to double check that, but I do not have that on my list.
Dear.
Every time he fights, he breaks the record because he's at the leading front of it.
Yeah, but now, just to clarify on the rules here, I don't need to give an answer, and I automatically get a point.
Not if you're not. No.
That's
You
how
gotta
it
answer.
works. That's how it works.
It's the last one to answer the question gets a point.
He got it. He was the first and the last to answer it.
So I get the point.
Yes.
So I'm all right. I'm gonna give you one. A record, bro.
Are you sure mine's wrong?
Yeah, because
wrong,
you can't break your own record. So
Of course
it's like
you can. The record goes up every time you fight.
No, you can't.
yeah, but it doesn't count as a new person setting a record.
But it's a new record.
That'd be just mental.
Okay, then this list is 87 people long. It's the 16 people that got records this year.
I'll give you a record that was broken this year. The number of failed title fights by Colby Covington in quick succession, more than anyone else getting shots at the belt. That's a real record.
Not on the list, but we will allow it.
If we allow that bullshit, my Max Holloway one should count.
Yes.
Well, it did.
All right, so Anthony Smith, you're up then.
Yeah, I don't have one.
I'll give you one. Again, it's in the spirit of my last one. Longest time somebody has waited on the sidelines for a fight that was booked to actually materialize, and the winner goes to Michael Chandler.
Okay. I'm going to give you guys both a point for this category. So congratulations.
I'm throwing out hard facts, solid info, statistical information.
Sure, you are. I was looking for things like Derek Lewis reclaimed the knockout record after Matt Brown tied him.
So a guy that already held the record got the record again.
He was tied for the record and
no, it's fine. I see this bullshit favoritism.
I'm going to take responsibility for this. We didn't go over the list before we started the show.
Anthony, are you questioning the authority of the Quizmaster?
You see his jacket. You see his jacket. That is screaming to be questioned.
Moving on. I've never questioned anything, especially my sexuality.
He's wearing a Rubik's Cube.
I wasn't talking about your sexuality. Are you nervous?
No, I've never been nervous. All right, so this last one is going to be a grab bag. So this is there's 4 different categories. I'm going to give you the list of the categories. You pick them, and that'll be where your question comes from. Every question in this category is worth 2 points.
Okay.
So the categories are Anthony Smith.
For him to snatch the victory from the jaws of defeat. Explain the question again. I don't get it. It's a grab bag. They're worth 2 questions, and they're in the style of what?
There are 2 points.
So there's an extra question from each category that we have here left over, and are we letting them pick? Have we decided
you're picking
that?
your categories. So the categories are first and last, old school, 2023, and then one is a callback to something else that we've already talked about on this quiz. So,
okay.
And like I said, each one is worth 2 points. Anthony
Should we
Smith,
just choose the division?
You choose which category. I will give you the question from that category, and you have to give me the answer.
And by the way, if the person can't answer the question, we can also steal for 2 points. Exactly. And of course, in the spirit of the show, Anthony Smith goes first. No, it's true, because you're behind.
Okay, category. We'll do the callback.
All right. What is the shortest time between rematches in UFC history?
Is this like in months form or numbered events or the shortest time between rematches?
Seconds.
Yeah. Months. No. I'll say.
Oh no! I want the fight, like the fighter who fought the actual rematch. Yeah.
The winner.
Give me one of the guys in the fight.
Okay. Shortest rematch. BJ Penn.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Michael Bisping.
What category was this in?
This was in callback.
So old school.
It was a callback to just something that we've talked about on this quiz before.
Oh, I don't know. Volkanovski, Islam Makhachev.
That is incorrect. The shortest distance between rematches was Sakuraba. Actually fought the same guy twice on the same night because Tank Abbott had to bow out.
Of course, it was right there on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one.
Yeah,
Sakuraba, Tank Abbott.
It feels like a trick question. Okay, Michael Bisping. What's left is first and last, old school, or a question about 2023.
Old school.
He's gonna kill this one.
All right. Don Fry made his professional MMA debut at UFC 8. He amassed a 10-1 record with the promotion. Who is the only guy to beat Don Fry?
Oh, the only guy to beat Don Fry
In the UFC.
in the UFC. I don't know, but I'm going to say Mark Coleman.
That is correct for 2 points.
Damn it.
Read out the score.
It's the only old school one I knew.
Read the score. Read it.
The score is 8-3
It's not what I had, but I'll take it.
in favor of Michael Bisping.
I had 7-1.
2023, come on.
All right. 2023 was the 7th year in a row with at least one disqualification in the UFC. Who was that one DQ?
One DQ. Oh my God, it was a DQ. God damn, it's like right here on my head. Hold on. I remember. Oh my God, who was it? Oh my gosh. Mike, do you have it?
It's going to drive me crazy.
It's going to kill me.
Harrington says it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
It was controversial. Everyone went crazy, including the commentators, right? Because it shouldn't have been a disqualification, but I don't know it. Harrington?
It was Jacob Malkoun.
Over Cody Brundage. God damn it.
Cody Brundage. I might have that one.
What kind of teammate are you, Anthony? Shame on you.
God damn it.
All right. Michael Bisping is the last one in the category.
Left.
So I have this one, and then I have the grand final question.
Okay. All right. Not that I'm going to enjoy myself. I was just curious. Are we just going to keep going until Anthony we have to have a limit on this. You know what I mean?
All right, Michael, who was the first UFC fighter to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated?
Oh. See, straight away I went to Anthony Pettis, but that was the Wheaties box.
Mm-hmm.
On the cover of Sports Illustrated, it's an educated guess. Sports Illustrated is back some time when the UFC was booming. Who were the first poster boys? You had people like Tito Ortiz, definitely a candidate, but not Dana White's favorite person at the time. So therefore, I'm going to forfeit him. Who was Dana White's favorite person and one of the people to definitely be responsible for the big boom in the UFC, rocking a mohawk with Kempo Jiu-Jitsu tattooed on him, going by the name of the Iceman, Chuck Liddell?
Unfortunately, Michael Bisping, that is incorrect. Anthony Smith for the steal with 2 points. I mean, it does sound cool, but
I can picture him. He's a 55er. He's from the Philippines, I think, or what the hell is his name? This is another one that's going to drive me crazy. I know it. I just have blanked on his name. He's really pretty though.
All right. Well, back in
go ahead.
In 2007, Roger Huerta raced the cover.
He trains in the Philippines and in Thailand a bunch. I just couldn't remember his name.
Roger bloody Huerta. There's a throwback name. He was sick as well back in the day. Then
he was good.
He had a crazy fight. Then he got into a crazy street fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of went off the radar for a bit.
Yeah, he was in Bellator for a little while.
He was good though. Shout out Roger Huerta.
All right, so we have one final question, and wouldn't you know it, it's worth 10 points.
Okay.
No, you can't do that.
And it's coming to me. And it's coming to me.
It is actually
do that. That makes the last god bloody mind numbing hour and a half. Pointless. If the final question can just gazump.
You got to dominate from beginning to end, Michael Bisping.
Yeah,
Jesus
not quite a runaway just yet. So for this question, I'm going to need you both to text me the answer because it is a number. The thing I'm looking for is a number, and I don't want one of you guys say it, then give an edge to the other guy. I'll get him at the same time. Whoever comes closest wins. The question is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different people fought for and won a world title this year. I want to know what their combined ranking heading into the fight was. If they were not ranked,
hold on. This is a silly question. I just want to start that off. It's ridiculous. We're excluding the viewers, right?
It's impossible to Google.
It's impossible to answer. And the question, I still don't even understand it.
Okay.
So if they're ranked 5, then that's a 5. If they're ranked 7, then you add 7 to 5.
Yes. Give me the total for all 11 challengers who won a belt this year.
First of all, you're assuming that we know off the top of our heads who all the 11 challengers are. Then we need to know their name. Then we need to know their ranking at the time. Then we need to be able to do the math to put all those numbers together.
That's why
we have service on our phone to text in.
It is a 10-point question for a reason.
Michael Bisping, this is a bug. This is not a bug. It is a feature.
This is
okay. Let me think here. I'm already rolling. So whoever's closest wins the 10 points.
Whoever is closest wins the points. Going over doesn't matter.
So hold on. The people that fought for a belt this year, they're ranking at the time.
Who won a belt this year? They're ranking at the time. And it's not. Trust me, this was not a quick thing to Google. This took a long time to find out what this number was.
Eventually.
Okay, it's just sent it.
A lot of fighters, a lot of big fights.
Right.
I sent.
You got Anthony's. I'm just going to say mine.
Okay.
Wait. Did you get it? Harrington?
I have yours. Yes.
Okay.
Well, read out Anthony's. Oh.
No. Mine's already sent. Mine's already sent.
I'm a man of honor, guys. I'm going to say, I still don't quite fully understand the question. I apologize to all the viewers. And I'm going to give you a bit of breakdown the way I did it, right? So, Pantoja's the champ. I think he was ranked for something like number 3. So that would give you a 3. O'Malley was probably 5. That's an 8. Volkanovski was already the champ, so we're still on 8. Islam was already the champ, we're still on 8. Liam was the champ, we're still on 8. Strickland was about 8, ranked 8, so that gives us 16. Alex Pereira was probably around a light heavyweight this time next year. I don't even think he was ranked. At light heavyweight. He was middleweight, wasn't he? But I will say 5, so that's 21. John Jones was not ranked at heavyweight. Oh, no, he was probably the champ. I don't know. I'm just going to say 28 just because we've got to move this on. 28, but you see my logic, you see my work, and you're seeing into the mind of the Michael Bisping.
What's the answer?
28 was exactly 9 off the total.
What did Anthony say? And I want to see the text, prick.
The total
Well, who was he?
was
Close?
37. Anthony Smith said 44, which makes him 7 away. And this year's Ultimate Trivia Championship winner, Anthony Lionheart Smith.
Thank you. I just want to thank all my supporters, my sponsors, everyone that has been supporting me through this whole time. That I know sometimes it looked like we were going to lose. Here at the end, we always pull it out. That's what the Lionheart is actually about. If you want to send any gifts or want something signed, send them to Gas Digital, and they'll get them over to me. Thank you very much, everybody. Please, no more applause. Everyone sit down. Enjoy yourself.
I'm not going to lie. This hurts. This hurts. Okay? It was a scam. Now the Quizmaster General just off. He just goes because he knows they've had me.
Well, I was going to ask you if there was any closing words you wanted to give, but you already jumped on it. I'm good.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that once again, the judges have stiffed me. Okay? Whether it's the athletic commissions, the steroid cheats, or the judges themselves. But I will say, you've got to be gracious in defeat and humble in victory. Anthony, you're a great champion. Thank you, brother. I look forward to perhaps maybe next year getting revenge. Anyway, that was a long, drawn-out affair. Thank you for sticking with us. Anthony, thank you and congratulations. You prick, even though technically I won. I will always say that. We'll be back on Thursday. We got Michael Venom Page. He's fighting the one and only Kevin Holland, UFC 299, I think it is. So, 298. It's one of them anyway. So, tune in for that. Anthony, congrats.
Thank you. Thank you very much. First time I had a win in a while, and it feels really good.
That's the show.